Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. Based on the true life story of Japanese martial arts master Masuyama, the founder of Kyokushin Karate, champion of death, mostly known around the world as Karate Bullfighter, must be taken with a pinch of salt, as the film delivers an exaggerated and overly dramatised tale of his very colourful and unbelievable life. Born in Korea under the name of Choi Bai-dal, Masuyama went on to become one of the most famed karate masters in Japan. Over the years, Oyama's exploits have went on to inspire the character of Ryu in the Street Fighter game, a lengthy manga that ran throughout the 1970s, soon followed by a popular anime series, the classic film series including this and its sequels Karate BEARFIGHTER and Karate for Life, and the fantastic 2004 Korean adaptation Fighter in the Wind, as well as many others. Here, Masuyama is played by his very own and most popular student, the fantastic and late Sonny Shinichi Chiba, a role he would reprise in the aforementioned sequels Karate BEARFIGHTER, which was made the same year as this, and Karate for Life that followed just 2 years after. Of course, these would only be 2 out of 11 roles that Chiba would deliver in 1975, alongside films such as Wolf Guy, The Bullet Train, The Killing Machine, and a number of television shows. Produced by Toei Studios, Karate Bullfighter takes its name from one of Oyama's legends that speaks of him defeating a rampaging bull, with rumours going on to say that he successfully fought over 70 others throughout his lifetime. When it comes about, the scene in question will definitely have most animal lovers screaming in disgust, as Chiba's violent strikes and brutal removal of horns leaves him soaked in the animal's blood. It's also worth noting that all the films in this series were adapted from the Karate Master manga of that time, written by Ikki Kajiwara. In Karate Bullfighter, the great Masashi Ishibashi returns to face off as Chiba's toughest opponent yet again, alongside stars such as actress Yumi Takigawa, dramatic actor Mikio Narita, who had previously starred with Chiba in films such as G.I. Samurai, The Fall of Eiko Castle, and Shogun Samurai, Katsumasa Uchida, Kenji Emai, and Nenji Koyashi also star, along with Jiro Chiba, Sonny's younger brother who stars as one of his first students. As always, Sonny Chiba delivers yet another adrenaline-fueled role, this time with a little more of a dramatic performance compared to the roles played in previous films. Of course, fans can rejoice as he lets loose in the action department, bringing down anyone that gets in his way with hard strikes, flying kicks and strong punches. Highlights include the dynamic fight between him and an African-American GI that had shades of Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game of Death, blended with Jet Li's similar fight scene in his self-directed Born to Defend. Then there's his lengthy and brutal attack on 100 karate fighters in long grass, an exciting finale that sees him dodge fists, kicks, nunchucks and bullets. Yoshio Nakajima, the same man that captured many of Chiba's other films including Yakuza Wolf, The Bodyguard, Sister Street Fighter, Wolf Guy, The Killing Machine, and Karate Warriors, returns to lens Karate Bullfighter and its respective sequels. As per usual, his wild camera work begins immediately with a beach training scene that quite possibly inspired Choi Hark for a similar scene in Once Upon a Time in China. Of course, the frantic cinematography continues throughout.
On a deserted beach at sunset, an army of karate killers is preparing for war. Their enemy is
Kazuhiko Yamaguchi, who had also directed Chiba on many of the same aforementioned movies, also returns to handle the 3 Masuyama films and, once again, keeps that connection of having Chiba battle in nature or by the sea. The first sequel, Karate BEARFIGHTER, opens with the real Masuyama in action, cut in with some dynamic martial arts demonstrations. It kicks off an action-packed opening 10 minutes that sets the tone for what's to come. Released just after Christmas in 1975, the film's Japanese title literally translates as Fighting Karate, Brutal Ultimate Truth Fist, and proves to be just as exciting as its predecessor, with the next chapter of Masuyama's adventures continuing to take its inspiration from the pages of the popular Oyama-inspired manga. Director Kazuhiko Yamaguchi and cinematographer Yoshio Nakajima continue their duties, with the latter delivering some spectacular scenes, and especially those set in the heavy rain. As with many Chiba movie sequels, a lot of the cast members from Karate Bullfighter also return, this time as different characters, along with stars such as Sister Street Fighter herself, Su Shiomi, Tetsuro Tamba, Eiji Go, and Chiba film regular Bin Namatsu, among many others. As with the first film, Sonny Chiba brings the action to life with plenty of wild and over-the-top brutality, keeping martial arts film fans happy as he battles away against karate schools, highly skilled masters, Yakuza gangsters, and even a 400-kilo Japanese brown bear. But unlike the first film, where Oyama takes down the bull to stop it rampaging through the town, the karate master agrees to fight a bear in order to raise the funds to help the sick father of a young boy that he had just befriended. While it's obviously a guy in a bear suit, a trick that Japanese filmmakers have been doing for years in many kaiju and superhero movies, it still proves to be an effective and exciting scene overall. Of course, we can't forget that this was made 50 years ago, although still proves to be as entertaining today. While a tad OTT and often hard to believe if looked at as true biopics for the legendary Masuyama, one just can't deny how entertaining the Beastfighter movies really are, perhaps allowing the late, great Sonny Chiba to deliver some of his finest moves and greatest fights on screen. Brilliantly shot and wonderfully directed, both Karate Bullfighter and Karate Bearfighter are well worth checking out, if not only for the experience of an outlandish, action-packed 1970s Sonny Chiba adventure.